Hey, yeah, it's me. I'm at Brigitte's Cafe, and yeah, it's a beautiful Tuesday. And there's my coffee and also the tea of my guest who will be joining me momentarily. Something that I've noticed is the sheer degree of batshit insanity taking place among the people who are literally blaming Justin Trudeau for everything in the world. I mean, absolutely everything in the world that is wrong or that they don't like. And a lot of it is stuff that was actually done by Stephen Harper when he was Prime Minister, or Brian Mulroney back when he was Prime Minister, or Doug Ford as Premier of Ontario. And yeah, some of it was even stuff that was done by Margaret Thatcher when she was Prime Minister of England. And Justin Trudeau is being blamed for it. Come on, people. You can do better than that. And a lot of the anti-Trudeau propaganda spewings are literally word for word anti-Barack Obama spewings from 10 years ago, when the American far right was making up all kinds of bullshit claims about Barack Obama, that he was a Muslim, that he was a communist, that he was a homosexual, that he was secretly a woman in drag, etc., etc. These are the exact same lies that are being made up about Justin Trudeau. Every single one of them. Because, well, let's face it, Canada's extreme far right is operated out of Langley, Virginia, and out of places in Oklahoma, Texas, Alabama, South Carolina, Georgia, Florida, and of course, good old-fashioned Washington, D.C. It's funny how the people who are claiming to be patriotic Canadians are recycling American propaganda. Don't you think that's interesting? I think that's very interesting. Oh, yeah. Nice cold glass of fruit juice after a hot day of running around doing everything I needed to do this morning. Yeah. Ah, yeah. The thing that I'm noticing about far-right voters is that not only will they blame liberals for the policies that were enacted by conservatives that they themselves voted in favor of, based on the belief that even if this hurts me, it's going to hurt the people I hate as well, so that makes it okay. And this does seem to be a very common philosophy among people who vote conservative these days. It's not so much that it's going to benefit me as it's going to hurt the people I hate more than it hurts me. The politics of spite, the politics that was perfectly described by Lee Atwater and by other famous American right-wingers who summed up the Southern strategy perfectly. As long as you can convince the bigots that what you're doing is going to hurt the people they hate more than it hurts them, they will vote for policies that hurt them. And that does seem to be the truth in Canada as well. Conservative voters are voting for policies that hurt them because they know that these policies will also hurt the people they hate. And just like American right-wing voters, so too Canadian right-wing voters. Once you've voted for the conservatives that make the decisions and enact the policies that hurt you, you turn around, you blame liberals for it. Blame liberals. In this case, blame Trudeau. Don't point out his actual failings, his own shortcomings, his actual mistakes, errors, and blunders. Ignore those. Instead, blame him aggressively for everything done by the conservatives that you voted for the policies that you voted for with the full knowledge that it was going to hurt you. But you voted for it anyway because you thought that it was also going to hurt the people you hate. Modern conservatism, the politics of spite. These are the people who will burn down their own house just to ruin their neighbor's garden party and think that somehow they won. It's very disturbing and very frightening, and is great cause for concern among anybody and everybody who actually cares about progress. Yeah. This is not to say that Trudeau is in any way a paragon of virtue. He's certainly not my first choice for Prime Minister. That said, he's not the boogeyman that right-wing talking points make him out to be. And at least he's not Stephen Harper.